Alright, you know what? That's it. Sweetie, I'm getting that RAV4 I told you about.
What?
I mean, it's a 27-year-old vehicle, so how expensive can they be, right? Alright, here, I found a good one. Let's see, it's a first generation. Oh, this is nice. It's a 3-door. Ooh, this one's imported from Japan. And how much do they want for it? Let's see.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 Oh!
Somebody! Oh!
He needs some milk!
Hello and welcome to the OG RAV4 channel. If you're new here, we talk about Toyota and Toyota RAV4 topics plus much more. If you're about that life, remember to like and share this video. Please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so that you always get notified when you upload new content to the channel. Today, I want to do something a little different. I've had my 95 RAV4 for about 2 months now, and shortly after I bought it, I joined many of the Facebook groups, the first gen Toyota RAV4 Facebook groups, as well as many Toyota RAV4 online forums. And the question that I've been asked the most since I bought it is, how much did this 95 RAV4 cost you? So because it keeps coming up, I decided why not make a video where I walk you through a simple review of all the features that came with my RAV4 when I bought it. Alright guys, FYI, this is not going to be a thorough analysis of all the features in a RAV4. This is simply a review. We actually already shot a video showcasing that. But if you do want to see an in-depth walk around of everything that makes a RAV4 so special, make sure to click on the link right here. First off, you need to know that this is a 1995 Toyota RAV4, and as you can tell, this is the L or limited edition. That means that it came equipped with electric windows, door locks, and also electric mirrors. Okay, the other thing that makes this guy so special is that it's a Japanese domestic market vehicle, which means that the steering wheel is on the right hand side. In the American continent, the steering wheel normally is on the left side. There's only a handful of these JDMs in the United States, and that is what makes this car so darn unique. You'll notice that the current odometer reading is 152,240 kilometers, which equates to 94,597 miles. Now guys, for a 27-year-old vehicle, especially for a Toyota, that is absolutely nothing. It's got very low miles. These first-gen RAV4s came with either the 5-speed manual transmission, which is what most people want when they're in the market for one of these, or in this case, a 4-speed automatic transmission. Now these 4-speed automatics, while they might not be as fun to drive as the manuals, they are excellent and very reliable. Now, even though this is a 27-year-old vehicle, you'll notice that the interior, the upholstery, and those confetti cloth seats have held up quite well. The interior is in excellent shape, the upholstery, the carpets, to include the headliner. All these factors are one of the most important things that potential buyers look at when trying to determine the value of a vehicle. Now you'll notice that my RAV4 comes equipped with the optional double sunroofs. These guys can be popped up like the way I have them, or they can be completely removed so you can have a more fun experience. This was an option that you could get from the factory, and even though this is a limited edition, the limited edition didn't necessarily get you this option. It was something that you had to add on. This vehicle still came from the factory with the real-time 4x4 option. Another mod that the seller added is this set of OEM roof racks, which give you that ability to throw in a roof basket if you so desire. These ones are quite expensive, but they do give you a lot of extra versatility for the vehicle. My 95 RAV4 is the 3-door edition. Most of the ones that you find in the United States are the 5 doors, which make these guys so difficult to come by. For some reason, there's not a lot of them on the road here in the United States. Because of that, expect that the value of these 3-doors is going to be a lot higher than your typical 5-door. My favorite mod in my 95 RAV4 is the Raptor liner throughout the entire vehicle. It makes it look practical and very, very cool. It certainly adds to that unique factor it already has going on for itself. I have yet to see another Japanese import right-hand drive first generation RAV4 that has been professionally bedlined in the United States. Now, last but not least is this amazing looking bull bar. These bull bars are custom made for these first generation RAV4s. You don't see them a lot, at least not in the United States, but they are out there. And in my opinion, with the black theme that it's got going on, it certainly adds to that very tactical and aggressive factor. Now that we reviewed everything that my 95 RAV4 is equipped with, let's go ahead and hop online and see how much 5-doors and 3-doors are currently selling for in the US market right now. All right, everyone. So what I want to do is I have pulled up several listings of both 5-door and 3-doors first generation RAV4 to give you an idea of how much they're selling for in the current US market. Now, keep in mind that there's a lot of factors that affect what a vehicle costs. I already walked you through some of those when we did a review of the features on my 95 RAV4. So things to keep in mind: condition of the vehicle, odometer, what features does it include, things like that. The location is going to be a big one. So just as a disclaimer, this is in the Sacramento, California area, but there are at least 1 or 2 that I'll show you that are selling elsewhere around the United States. But hopefully this helps you so that you can start prepping, especially if you're in the market for a 3-door. You'll notice there's quite a bit of a price difference between these ones and the 5-doors. Let's get started with this 99 RAV4. You can see this is listed in Nevada City, California for $3,700. And I'm just gonna click through the pictures. You can see it's the 5-door, it's all black. Let's see, this person says that it runs smooth. Yeah, you're definitely not getting 36 miles per gallon on these guys. Don't kid yourselves. In a good day, you might get 28 to 30. Heck, even in my 3-door, I normally get 24 on the highway, and that's on a good day. So don't buy that. This person says that they've done spark plugs. It's been smogged for you. We can tell that it's a 4-speed automatic, and it's got the electronically controlled transmission. So I'm assuming that this is forward wheel drive or FWD only, not the 4x4. And you can kind of get an idea of just by looking at the pictures what it looks like. It looks like the back here, either they changed the door or it's pretty faded compared to the rest of the paint job. But overall, it doesn't look bad. You know, it is a 20-plus-year-old vehicle, so certain things you're going to expect. You can see that this person's done the alignment, clean California title, and you can definitely see it's a front-wheel drive. So keep that in mind. This person's selling it for $3,700. I think they might be lucky if they get $3,000, in my opinion, but that's just me. You can look at that engine bay. It doesn't look bad, actually. It looks pretty clean. So let's go ahead and look at another one. Let me see. Let's actually jump over here to Sacramento Craigslist. I want to show you these guys. So look at this one. Here's a 97, selling for $2,800. You can tell it's got quite a few dings. Again, not unexpected. It's got the steel wheels, so this is probably a base model. It doesn't have anything electronically powered, probably. The paint is actually in really good condition on this side, you know, other than the dings going on that fender. It actually looks nice. Looks pretty clean in there. And yep, you can tell it's got that hand crank window action. Just a little dirty, but, you know, the seats and the upholstery looks to be in good shape, just needs cleaning. And They're asking 2,800 for it. Apparently, it doesn't really tell you a specific odometer other than that 200,000, but this is what you should expect if you're in the market for a vehicle this old. Normally, this is what they are. It says that cold AC, hot heater, no mechanical issues, and it's already smogged for a clean California title. Again, 2,800 bucks. Let's look at this one, because I found this one, and this one looked to be very clean. Actually, looks like they reduced it. They were asking originally, I think, over $3,000 for it. But let's look a little bit of the features. It is a front wheel drive, so most people actually want the 4x4. It's got basically 241,000 miles. Reduced for a quick sale. Let's look at some pictures. It looks nice. Now this one has the complete matching paint. It doesn't have like that great plastic down here or in the bumpers. Some people like that. You can tell that it's definitely got some serious rust issue here in the body, but if you can live with that, that's nothing that will affect your drivability. It's just on the body. But because it has rust there, it's probably a good idea to look underneath or under throughout the frame, see if it doesn't have anything going on. You can see it's the L edition, so that means it's going to be electrically powered inside. It's got the hitch, just dirty. It is the 4-speed automatic, but it looks like it has the factory radio and also a factory CD player. You can see the odometer right there. Again, nothing cosmic going on here. This is your basically L model, but it is a front wheel drive. Oh, you can tell that the paint is fading up here though. Not abnormal. You see that a lot in these. It does have that roof rack. So overall, it's I think for what the vehicle is, I think they're asking a decent price. Chances are people are probably not going to want to pay more than $2,500 though. That's just how American buyers are. So yeah, this one's for sale for $2,900. But then I saw this one. I want to show you this one. This one's been for sale for at least 6 months. Definitely was already for sale when I started my search, and you can tell why it hasn't sold yet. Well, it's being sold by a dealer in Fair Oaks, California. They're asking almost $6,000 for it, which I think is way outrageous. I mean, we'll look at the pictures. You can tell it's definitely clean, but these guys, at least in the US, they're not worth that much. Not in my research experience. They very rarely sell for this much unless they have something very special going on to them. This one doesn't really. I mean, yes, you can tell they're obviously detailed it. It's very clean. It's got nice looking wheels. You can definitely see that it's been taken care of. It is the L edition, so at least it has electronic windows, door locks, but it doesn't have much going on for it outside. No sunroofs, no roof rack. Other than it's got a very nice paint job still, which is great. So it does have electrically power, windows, locks, mirrors, but you can see it's a 4-speed automatic. It does have that ECT button there. It still has the factory radio. So I think those things are definitely affecting the value of this. It's a dealer. I don't know what they're thinking. They might be thinking, oh, because the 3-doors are selling for this much, this guy will too. It says here that it's a 4-wheel drive. I really doubt it. I would take this. The nice thing is that they give you this VIN right here. So there is a quick way that you can find out. Let me see if I can show you. For those who live in the United States, you can go to this website called vehiclehistory.com. It's free, and you can find a lot of information about a vehicle by just punching in the VIN. So I should be able to determine from this if it truly is a 4-wheel drive like they state or not. You can see it pulled up a 98 Toyota RAV4. Again, this website is for free, guys, vehiclehistory.com. I always use this website when I'm doing research on buying a used vehicle. That way I know what recalls the vehicle has had, detailed vehicle history right here. If it's for sale by a dealer, by a big dealer, it will usually be listed here. It pulls up if you had any auctions or incidents, but it also gives you the vehicle specifications, which is what I want. And it tells you everything about the information, even the displacement of the engine. You can see it's a 2-liter, 4-cylinder, the engine model. It's a 4-door. You can see the series. You can even see where it was manufactured. And look, it indeed tells you, hey, it's a 4-wheel drive. So I stand corrected. It looks like this guy, even though it's the automatic transmission ECT, like mine, it is a real-time 4x4. So again, this website is really handy, especially when you want to look into a vehicle's history. If it's for sale by a dealer, sometimes it will pull up their ad with the pictures and all the information of the vehicle. So I highly recommend this website, Vehicle History Report, if you want to get a quick rundown of the basic information of the vehicle without having to pull a Carfax or something like that. But it does have 224,737 miles on the odometer. Yeah, I think there's absolutely no way that they're going to sell this guy for this much, even though they replaced the timing belt literally right before they posted it for sale. It's like I said, I think it's been for sale for 6 months. So I think this is way overpriced for a 5-door. But that's enough for 5 doors. You can already get an idea. Most of them, you know, they're selling for $2,800, $3,000. I think there's another one down here for $3,200, $2,400, $1,900. Most of the ones that I saw on Facebook Marketplace, which is what most people use nowadays, they have some sort of problem going on with them. This one is selling for $3,000, but I didn't show you quite a few of these because there's something going on with them. This one, it's looking pretty good, but they only have 2 pictures of it, right? So it doesn't really give you an idea of how much is going on. So guys, be prepared to pay anywhere between the $2,000 to $4,000 max, I would say. At least in my area, that's what the 5 doors are selling for. You saw that most of them have really high mileage, around 290,000 miles. Let's see, this one says 19, but it's probably 192,000. This guy 330,000. So the reality is that these vehicles will be well over 200,000 miles in the United States, which really affects that value. All right, I know I told you that we were going to be doing a market analysis of the current selling prices of both the 5 doors and 3-door first generation RAV4s here in the United States. After we got done doing the research and recording the video, we came up with over 40 minutes of footage. So here's what we're going to do. We decided that we're going to divide this segment into 2 parts. You saw part 1 today, where we reviewed the features that my 95 RAV4 came with, as well as the current selling prices in different areas in the United States for the 5-door version. Next week, we will be releasing the second part, which goes into analyzing the current selling prices of the 3 doors in different areas of the United States. Make sure that you stay tuned for that. Also, at the end of part 2 next week, I will be revealing how much I paid for this sweet rig of mine. With that said, until then, we would love to hear, what are your best guesses? What do you think, knowing what you know about the features that this guy came with, and taking your best guess based on the 5-door prices right now in the US? What do you think I paid for this guy? We'd love to see that in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. We would appreciate your support. Until then, guys, thank you very much.